Stu, Kings Lynn on Saturday, the final home game in the season. Just how would you sum up our home form this year? You wanted it to be a fortress. It looks as if it's done that.
Yeah, I think our home form's been excellent this season, and we knew that it'd be a massive part of teams coming to us, and we knew that we'd get 3 points, and we got a lot of 3 points on a Tuesday night, which was huge. I think we've kept 14 clean sheets from Yeovil on Saturday, which is an outstanding achievement from the lads. We set them a target of 10 at the start of the season. They've got to 14, which is incredible in this league to keep that. And we knew that it'd play a big part in us staying in this league. And I think because of the clean sheets and the way the lads have played, especially some of the football we've played and dominated the ball in a lot of the games this season, it's kept us in the division and it's kept us in it quite comfortably this season. It's a huge achievement for the lads.
Seems like there's going to be a carnival atmosphere too, then, is it, with the end of season awards after the game and lots of old players showing up, barbecue and all things like that. Are you expecting a carnival atmosphere at the Vale tomorrow on Saturday?
Yeah, I think the lads deserve it. I think the lads really deserve for that place to be packed as we can get it, as many bodies in there as possible, and make it as loud and as hostile for Kings Lynn as possible. I know that they're down and we're up, but look, we want to come into the game and we want to win it. The lads showed that mentality away at Yeovil once again on the bank holiday Monday with a day recovery to come into it and put a performance in like that, and they've still got that hunger with 2 games to go. I think the lads really deserve for the Vale to be really, really rocking on Saturday.
And what about Kings Lynn? They're down, but they picked up a win after relegation, a good one too, 3-0 away at Woking. Are the shackles off for them now? Now they don't have that cloud hanging over them anymore?
I think Tommy's come in and he's done an excellent job for Kings Lynn. He probably come in a little bit too late to save them from relegation, but he got a lot of points and he got within touching distance. And it's a tough division to put the performances together and the results that he did. So look, it's not going to be an easy test. He'll be exactly the same as us. He'll be wanting to come to this game. He'll want to get a win. He'll want to take momentum into next season, into the South. They'll want to bounce straight back. So it's going to be a really tough game. We're looking forward to it.
And particularly when they were written off at a stage when he joined, and they've lost out to some really late goals in a lot of games, haven't they? They've run very close. Probably should feel like they have more points than what they did get.
Oh, definitely. I think we can all feel like that. I think we were talking about it on Monday after the game that with refereeing decisions this season, I think we've probably dropped about 10 points that could have gone in our favour. And Tommy the same. I was at the game when they lost 1-0 to Southend away on a Friday night, and they had a penalty given against them that was just never ever a penalty. And they deserved the point. They deserved the point minimum. They played really well on the night. So we know it's going to be a really tough test.
And then just again, sort of going to the targets set in the pre-season, you wanted to make the home ground a fortress. It seems that we've done that. How have you and the boys managed to turn that round this season?
I think last season was one of those seasons that was just unique, and hopefully it never ever happens again in football, where we had to furlough 7 players, play behind closed doors. And we knew our fans are so passionate that we knew home and away they're playing a massive part this season, and some of the accolades they've got from the away support that we've had this season has been incredible. We've gone to a lot of the bigger grounds and we've been louder than them, and that's due to the lads as well on the pitch performing and silencing the crowd. But our fans have been incredible this season, and we're going to need them more than ever for the last 2 games and then moving into next season.
And 2 games against 2 teams who are below us in the league. Are you expecting 6 points from those?
I wouldn't say you go into any games expecting. I think you've got to go into these games and earn the right. There's no easy games within the division. Mark's done a good job at Aldershot as well. They've picked up 2 wins in their last 3 games, I think it is, and they've picked up. So they're a good team. There's no easy games in this division. You just got to take it game by game. We'll focus on Kings Lynn now. We'll work on it tonight, our game plan going into it. And the aim is to go into it and get 3 points.
Is there an element of fun and enjoyment to this when we've secured safety and there's not that pressure anymore?
No, I think we've always had all season the pressure that we put on ourselves. I think the aim was to stay in the league, but you never aim to just stay in the league. As a management team and as a group of players, you want to finish as high up this league as possible. And I think you've seen our performances all season now. I've got better and better, game by game, because we said we're 2 nights a week, sometimes 1 night a week, depending on lads turning up and can get here from work and stuff. So, we knew that as the season got on, we'd improve, and we've really improved, and we just need to make sure that we take this momentum back into next season.
So I bet you don't want the season to end, do you?
No, of course. Look, I think you need a little break to recharge, but it never stops for us. Me and Matty now, we've been on the phone constantly recruiting for next season already. There's players that we're trying to get in and sign. Obviously, like I've said before, we want to try and keep the nucleus of this squad and keep as much of it together. and have a real mentality going into next season, because I think we've got a good mentality within the group at the minute.
Thanks for your time, Stu.
Cheers, Chris.